Against the background of numerous disagreements in the camp of the Western coalition, and an increase in the number of NATO countries that refused to help the Ukrainian armed forces, the Kyiv authorities received another disturbing news from the front. The situation in the Kherson direction began to change rapidly. Yesterday, the armed forces of Ukraine suffered heavy losses in this sector of the front. According to the Russian military department, over the past 24 hours, the armed forces of Ukraine have lost more than 100 soldiers and 10 pieces of heavy equipment, including D-30 howitzers. Moreover, numerous war correspondents, including Ukrainian telegram channels, stated that the fighters of the PMC Wagner group were spotted on the left bank of the Dnieper River. According to reports, the fighters of the PMC Wagner group are part of the National Guard of Russia and are conducting a thorough study of the situation in the Kherson direction of the front. Taking into account the fact that the fighters of the PMC Wagner group have not lost a single battle and captured dozens of settlements not only in Ukraine but also in Syria, their arrival at the Kherson direction of the front caused concern among Ukrainian soldiers. In order to somehow calm the Ukrainian soldiers, a representative of the Defense Ministry of Ukraine made a special statement. In particular, the captain of the first rank of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Natalia Dumanyuk, said that the troops of the PMC Wagner group are indeed in the Kherson direction as part of the National Guard of Russia, but only in order to prevent the desertion of Russian soldiers, who dream of escaping from the battlefield at the sight of the advancing valiant troops of the Ukrainian army. Meanwhile, military experts did not take seriously such an obviously propagandistic statement by Natalia Dumanyuk, and began to analyze the true reason for the appearance of musicians in the Kherson direction of the front. According to experts, the detachments of PMC Wagner Group have extensive experience in forcing rivers and lightning capture of large cities. In particular, we can recall September 2017. Back then, musicians successfully crossed the Euphrates River and liberated the Syrian city of Deir Zor. It was during the battles for the city of Deir Zor that the musicians managed to destroy the most combat-ready units of ISIS. As a result, this terrorist organization ceased to exist. Many experts are sure that the Russian military command is preparing for a future offensive along the entire front line, and that the musicians will play a key role in forcing the Dnieper River, and the subsequent capture of the cities of Kherson, Mykolaiv, and Odessa. The fact that Russia is carefully preparing to seize all the port cities of Ukraine is not a secret. The Kyiv authorities also understand the seriousness of the situation. If the Russian army takes control of the entire Black Sea coast, it will be considered the end of Ukrainian statehood. In this case, the Russian army will not even need to capture Kyiv and other western cities of Ukraine. Without access to the Black Sea, Kyiv will fall within 2-3 years. Moreover, Ukrainian Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal called on the West to help Ukraine build the same line of defense as the Russians did in the Zaporizhia direction. We see how the Russians have created an impregnable line of defense in the Zaporizhia direction for 6 months. We need to do the same in the most vulnerable places, the Prime Minister of Ukraine said. My friends, the fact that the Kyiv authorities are making such statements indicates that the armed forces of Ukraine will soon go into deep defense and will try in every possible way to survive under the onslaught of the advancing Russian forces.